Boxing Bro UK, support this guys. RBG Kurdistan.
I got some news. Breaking news to me, might not be to you. Oleksandr Usyk. Next opponent is going to be Verhoeven, a 36-year-old from the Netherlands who's had one boxing match in his whole life professionally. And he's a kickboxing champion. Like, this is no bullshit. I can't believe it. I don't think this was real. I really didn't think this was real. And they're talking about it being like some weird fight as well. 1 round boxing, 1 round kickboxing. Obviously, that's just all speculation. But if he's going to be doing stupid shit, why would you give him a voluntary defense to fight a guy who's had 1 boxing match?
How do you regard the WBO and the WBC titles?
What the WBC stands for, we be crooks. And
against the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, 2-time undisputed heavyweight in this world. It is fucking ridiculous. Here's a statement from ESPN. What the fuck is Usyk doing? I do not know. So it's all out there. This is not bullshit. That Verhoeven, 36 from the Netherlands, has suggested a crossover bout would include alternate boxing and kickboxing rounds. Usyk's titles may not be on the line for what would be a bizarre event, but perhaps Usyk's thinking is Verhoeven will do for a safe interim fight while he waits for Fury later this year. No one wants to see that fight. And Usyk will not be the first to go down this route. Former UFC champion Francis Ngannou, who took Fury 10 rounds. Oh, just stop with the circus, guys. Just if you don't want to box anymore, retire. Fury the same. Yeah, let's not defend my belt. I want to fight a 10-rounder against an MMA fighter, and this is his debut to fight the heavyweight champion of the world, the WBC, whatever, a world champion boxer to fight someone to come to boxing, a 10-rounder, so your world title's not even on the line. So even if he beat you, you wouldn't be the world champion. And then after that, he got a ranking in the WBC. This stuff is just, it's beyond a joke. It is beyond a fucking joke. And the worst thing is, Turki Al-Sheikh said he wants to see this fight, undisputed versus undisputed. I always respected him because he's a boxing fan, but then he just tickling the balls a bit, testing the waters, like he was wanting to put on AJ Jake Paul, and then he did. And then now this kickboxing versus boxing, 1 round boxing, 1 round, and he's like, oh yeah, this sounds good. This does not sound good. Boxing is boxing, kickboxing is it's just that that is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. Like 1 round of each. Just how about a guy who's a kickboxer and he's only had 1 professional fight and he's 36? How about he just sticks to kickboxing, and if he wants to come boxing, just box normally, like have a few journeymen, maybe go for a Holland title, and then you're European. How about just do that? And how about Usyk just defend his mandatories or unify with his vacated belts? How about that? And just does boxing. Like, it's just, Usyk, he's just as bad as Tyson Fury for holding the belts hostage, time wasting, just wasting people's time and pissing people off. He's just the same as Fury. If anyone bitched about Tyson Fury fighting Ngannou, doing wrestling matches and all that, when he just can't just do boxing, fight fights, win the world title, defend it, you know, against decent opponents. Like, why all this circus shit? I know why, because of the money. But if that's what you want to do, then give the belts up to the people that want to fight and want to box, who are still hungry and they haven't reached the mountaintop. And they're not just thinking, oh, I can't be arsed now. I just want to make lots of money and just fight jokes. Like Andy Ruiz was an opponent. Wilder was an opponent.
To this day.
And now a fucking kickboxer's an opponent. Like, but not one is your mandatory. Not one is nothing. It's just getting beyond a joke now. Usyk. He's just as bad as Fury. Anyone criticize Fury, you got to criticize him. It's a joke. And the sanctioning bodies facilitating it. Like, just make up your fucking mind. To conclude, anyone who ever thinks to say, yeah, let's compare Usyk and Ali, unsubscribe to my channel right now. Because you're a moron.
I am the greatest.
You can't even mention Usyk's name in the same breath as Ali, because after all these shenanigans, he always handled his business and defended his belts. Yeah, and he did have a few jokey fights at the end of his career or when he was retired as exhibitions. This is just pathetic. And when Ali was at the end of his career, check his resume. Joe Frazier, George Foreman, trilogy with Ken Norton, Sonny Liston, Floyd Patterson. He's not just beat Dubois twice and beat Fury twice, beat AJ twice. That's it. Yeah. Fury and AJ and Dubois, none of them are Hall of Famers. All them 7 or 8 names I've just named, they're all in the boxing Hall of Fame. They're all legends. And Ali beat them all. And some of them he beat twice. Because his trilogies, it was always 2-1 to Ali in every single one of his trilogies. Fury's trilogy was 3-0 to him against Chisora. Ooh. And Ali's was against Ken Norton, Joe Frazier. So if anyone ever says, oh yeah, you've got to start putting Usyk in that conversation with Ali, you cannot do it. As a fighter overall, including his cruiserweight career, yeah, you can. Yeah, on a pound for pound level. But just on Usyk's heavyweight career, you can't say it can put him in any conversation with Muhammad Ali at all. No way. What do you think about this kickboxing match or whatever? Or what do you think about Usyk? What the fuck is he doing? Who's he going to fight? Like and subscribe.
Help, I need somebody. Help, now she's turning back.